Okay.
Go.
Right now, I'm with Morgan, and I'm so excited that I always bang the table. Anyway, Morgan will talk about zero waste, which I'm totally infatuated with. She's a strong believer, and she gave me help for drinking out of a plastic cup today.
All right.
Okay, you're on.
Okay, so I think it mostly started like 3 years ago, when I was living by myself for the first time in Germany as I was studying there. And I noticed, for example, like I looked at how many tissues I was using all the time because of my allergies that I used to have, which I no longer have because of thanks to veganism. And I just decided to go for handkerchiefs. And then I've been doing this for 3 years, so I'm imagining I must have saved maybe some thousands of tissues, and so that was my big first step for me. And then I was aware for a long time of the risks that you're exposed to when you buy cosmetic products, skincare products, because most of the time they contain really harmful ingredients. People are not aware that they do contain them. And because of this, I decided to really diminish my routine for skincare, and therefore I just decided to really have simple things, have a really simple bathroom with a lot of space.
What about your eyes? Your eyes look like you have makeup.
Oh yeah, I do have makeup,
Oh,
a little makeup, yeah.
You make that yourself?
Oh no, I don't make it, but
Okay.
that's the next step.
Okay.
And so yeah, I mean, and think about it, when you buy skincare products, they have a lot of packaging, so you're buying plastic, which is not 100% recyclable, you're gonna throw out paper and whatsoever. So I just decided to have simple things for my skin. I only use coconut oil. It is really nice. It really protects and moisturizes your skin. It can also help like to protect from the sun. And there are many benefits for coconut oil. You can use it for your hair, for your skin. It's non-comedogenic. Then I got curious about solid products. So that means solid shampoo, which is it's like a compressed powder. So it's mostly made of clay. So solid shampoos, solid toothpastes, and plus they last much longer than actual skincare products that are packaged. And then, you know, everything just came together little by little. Then I switched to a bamboo toothbrush, and then I read this book. I came across this book from Bea Johnson. She's French and she moved in the United States with her husband, and they've been on a zero waste journey for I think about 3 years, and they have 2 kids. She's doing talks across the US, and her book I think is called Zero Waste, and I read it a couple of months ago, and I just realized that we were using a lot of resources of our planet, even to recycle. So my main goal was to just avoid packages. And then I just went in my favorite organic stores, and they have bulk food that you could just like help yourself. It pours into, I bring my little cotton bags, so I never use any plastic bags. And then once you come at home, you have all your little containers and you can just fill them, and you have a really like a white space in your kitchen, and plus you're not polluted with like so many objects, items just sitting in your kitchen, because the way we store our things also affect us in a way. And so yeah, I just tried to make everything, it just made my life lighter, and also I was more conscious about the environment, and I really wanted to make it work. So it's not always easy, because sometimes when you're traveling, you forget to bring your toolkit. So my toolkit is I have a inox cup, I have a little thermos cup where I can put hot water whatsoever. I have to bring my little fork and a knife, and then an inox straw, for example. So everywhere you go, you really have to make sure you bring your little kit, so you are not, forced to buy something that has a plastic container or whatsoever. But yeah, I mean, just as long as you try to do your best, that's just having motivation, having a goal is what really fuels you. And you're doing it for the planet, you're doing for yourself. It changes your lifestyle, like a big part of your lifestyle too. And then I feel like it opens more gates and also brings in more opportunities in your
You have
life.
your own YouTube channel?
Yes.
What is it?
It's called Mosaic. So
Mosaic, can you talk about zero waste?
I do talk about zero waste. So I talk in French,
You
but
talk
I
in
think
French, yeah.
I will make videos in English.
Oh, good.
But there's like my minimalist skincare routine there.
I'm really minimalist.
You are?
Yeah, no, nothing.
Oh, I know.
5 T-shirts. Don't you have like 5 T-shirts?
7 t-shirts.
7.
Yeah, that's my aim too, to really reduce clothing.
No more than 7 t-shirts, 7 pair of pants, 4 shorts, 7 socks.
Yeah, I mean you shouldn't need more.
More, I don't. Yeah, unless you wash
But
them.
Arnold, you remember you have to wash them. Okay.
But yeah, as they say, less is more,
Less is more, yeah.
and that's totally true. Yeah, and I think the main thing about this is when you have less, you have a bigger quality of life, and then you are more conscious about what really nourishes you, what is most important.
What do
in
your parents
life.
think of you?
Well, they always tell me they're proud that even though like they don't fully understand
They
my
don't fully
choices,
understand you, yeah.
and they might not ever be vegan or
Right,
whatever, but they accept it, and they think there's nothing wrong with it.
Oh,
I
good,
mean,
good.
yeah, they're really happy I'm doing this.
Oh, good, oh,
they
good.
think everybody should do it.
Oh,
but,
good.
France loves cheese.
That was the main thing I struggled with, because I decided to go vegan like over one night when I saw the best speech you ever see from Gary Yourofsky, and I decided to go cold turkey and just like stop everything and go vegan. But that's the hardest part. I think you have really to do things progressively. Take your time. At least start with a vegan meal 1 day in a week, then 2 days in a
And
week.
you're going to teach us 2 French vegan meals today, right?
Yep, that's right.
That's pretty exciting. Live from Arnold's Way with Morgan.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Bye.